Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Harry Penn here with Senior Living Solutions. I want to get started. I don't want to take too much of your time. I'm only going to spend about 10 minutes because I know how busy you are, but I just wanted to introduce ourselves to you, let you know what we do, and hopefully over time we can develop a relationship when it comes to the aid and attendance benefit. I am a veteran myself. I've been working in this long-term market really since 1974 with a more intense, I guess, operation with regards to the aid and attendance benefit for the past 15 years. We are located up in North Florida. We do work nationwide. We have, over the years, participated in over $100 million in paid out benefits from the VA, so we're fairly substantial. And fortunately, we've never had an application decline, which obviously is good. It sounds good. We're proud of that, no doubt. But then again, we don't send anything to the Veterans Administration that we know that's not going to get approved. We speak with the families or the veteran, the widow's spouse, depending, and we make sure that every application is properly completed and sent to the VA, which, within as much as possible, keeping things according to their parameters and their request. I guess our strongest suit is this, and this is not always the case depending on the kind of community you work in, but the VA has established certain guidelines when it comes to income and assets. And I think one of our strengths that would distinguish us between other organizations that do what we do is that we can help veterans or their widow spouses when they exceed some of these income and asset limitations, particularly in the area of assets where, the VA has a threshold and we're able to overcome legally, ethically, and morally the thresholds and still get the pension benefit. It's important for you to know that we get many calls that you might not necessarily get, just saying to us, hey, we know we could go into this community if we could just get the benefit. So I think it's important from your perspective is to, make sure you're as proactive as you can, because for a couple of reasons. One, you don't know the next moment that somebody's liable to walk into your office and say, hey, this is our last month, we just can't afford it anymore, where the veteran pension, had they known about it, would have extended their stay. Or somebody who looks at your community, loves it, a little concerned about finances. If they knew the benefit was there, that might make all the difference in the world. So I encourage you to be proactive. One of the great tragedies about this benefit is that no one knows about it. And if it wasn't for communities such as yourselves, pretty much no one would know about it. We don't solicit anybody. We work strictly off of referrals from your type of organizations. Done a lot of work with A Place for Mom over the years. One thing I would add is that we are not a placement organization. And I think that's important. It gets overlooked a little bit. You never know who you might be dealing with when you refer a family out. And as you know, a placement organization could very well take your client and move them to some other location. Because I do get the question from time to time, hey, Harry, do you know any other places in the area? And my standard response is, you're coming from the very best place that I could recommend. So we don't take anybody's clients. We don't farm them out anywhere else. We view ourselves as an extension of you. We spend a great deal of time with the client before we even submit the application. We have several people in our office that are absolutely expert when it comes to the forms. It's unfortunate. It's a beautiful benefit, and there's only really 3 criteria for the benefit. The unfortunate thing is it's like navigating a landmine. If you don't know what you're doing, you can get into a lot of trouble. We average about 90 days. Sometimes we see them a lot more, quickly than that. Other times, it could be a little bit longer, but on average, it's about 90 days. in getting the award approved. The VA, as you may or may not know, will pay retroactively back for the days that you have to wait. In our website, and I'm happy to send this out to you, we have put together, it's about 30 minutes long. And excuse, I might have been on mute there a little bit. Apologize. Going back to what I was saying, we have put together a webinar. It's about 30 minutes long that you can share with your clients. It's a good refresher for you. It really explains the VA process. It doesn't go over their head. It gives the 3 qualifications for the benefit. And again, that's not the purpose of this this meeting this morning. And I think it's something that you would look at and enjoy and really, you know, beef up your own knowledge on how this process works. And it's something you can share with prospective families that may be coming to your organization. It really takes some of the fear and cobwebs away from what they might anticipate. We are happy to work with anybody and everybody. I'm a veteran myself, and I insist that no veteran gets turned away. If we can help them, we will help them. And we want to make sure that we become you in a sense, in that we are an extension of you when you refer us, because anything that we might do that would be perceived to be a bad attitude or harmful in any way, you know, kind of reflects back on you, and we're extremely aware of that. Again, being a veteran, no veteran that I'm associated with that ever comes to us would ever get turned away. We would help anybody and everybody if we can, and we have. We've literally helped thousands and thousands of veterans or their widow spouses over the years. So the real purpose this morning, this afternoon, I guess, is to just let you know that we are here. We are extremely active. We are very, very good at what we do. We work all over the United States. I would encourage you to, you know, jot down our email here, which is reception at SLS, Senior Living Solutions, NWF, northwestflorida.org. We'd be happy to send you out the hard brochures. We'd be happy to send you out, obviously, a copy of the webinar that we did that really explains the benefit. Or you can simply call us at 877-896-0181 and let us know how we might be of service to you. Again, I appreciate your time, and I'm not going to take much more time. We're running about 7 minutes here. I only want to take 10. I will be happy. If anybody has any questions or wants to throw out a question to me, I'd be happy to try to answer it. So I don't know if we have you on mute or not, if we can get you off of the unmute. Best thing to do is probably just to call me. Okay. I'm not a techie person here, so you know, you may be wanting to ask a question, and we're not here in a position to be able to answer it. But again, we are Senior Living Solutions, 877-896-0181. Just ask for Harry or Vic or Joe or Aaron or any of us, and be more than happy to talk to you. And thanks very much. Have a good afternoon and a nice weekend.